Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel where we learn Power Platform one step at a time. So today we'll be debugging the Power App Studio UI. So when I say debugging, we'll be looking into what different options are available. So if I were to start my journey again, how I will read the Power App Studio UI, what options are available, what are the advanced options available, how to use properties, advanced properties panel. So basically when your senior is asking you to share a screen and they say go to the advanced property pane, you're not sitting there asking yourself, oh, where is advanced property pane? Been there, done that. That's why we'll be looking into how we can debug and how we can read the Power App Studio UI in today's video. So let's get started.
All right, so we are in our portal. So let's open our Power App and let's start debugging the UI of Power App, what options are available, what each option means, and how we can use the UI to build the different applications. So I'm opening our library management system Power App, which we created inside our solution in our last video. So this is the UI, right? So what this UI is for. So I'll quickly show you what this means. So this one is a back button, basically to highlight to go back, and this top bar here, this is our main, you can say, toolbar, formula bar, whatever you want to call it. And there are multiple options available. So you can see we have undo, we have paste option. This insert will be very important. Add data, again very important. New screen, to add multiple screens in our app. Theme, we will look into how to change theme, colors and everything. Background color of our main screen, background image, settings, and some more advanced options here. And this one here is basically your properties panel. So right hand side property, which we will look into it in a second. And then this is very important, app checker. So doctor symbol or app checker, you can call this one. And we will be using this to understand if anything is wrong in our application or not and everything. And this is a share icon, play, very important, very crucial. This allows us to play the application inside the studio. Oh, by the way, forgot very minor and important detail. So this UI is called like the studio of Power App. So this is called the studio of Power Apps. And when you hit this, that's called play mode inside studio. So that's the terminology. And we have this save icon, and this little icon here allows you to do like save with version node, save and a copy. And then this one here, which is again very important. So this is our publish icon. So whatever you are building, if you want to see, if you want your users to see those changes, this little icon is your friend. Right, so we talked about the top bar, and then we have this, the below one, which is this one. This is called properties drop down. So this properties drop down is nothing but what properties or behavior properties, all these properties which are available. I already made a video what are different properties and how to understand all these basic different properties available. So go check it out. Sorry, I'll put I'll put that link in the description. Then this is very important. This is our formula bar. This is where we will write all our code which relates to our Power App. So that's the second level. Then lastly we have this is called our navigation bar, and what each of these option means. So this is our tree view. It allows us to see all these screens, what screens we have. Then this is insert, which is same as this insert. And so this text label, edit form, all these icons, components are available. Data, very important. So data, this will allow you to add data from probably over 1,000 connectors are available, where you can add the data from. So you can see all these things, right? So if you worked with Salesforce before, then you have Salesforce. If you worked with AWS before, we have AWS. So Amazon S3, then Amazon Redshift, all these things. If you worked with SQL before, we have Azure, SQL, MySQL, Postgre, all these different connectors. And internal databases, if we talk about, then we have SharePoint, we have Dataverse. So we have Dataverse tables like these ones. So data source, we will talk about in the next video. We'll talk about what tables we will be creating for library management and how they will store the data. For if you're a beginner and you're starting your job or trying to switch, most likely there will be an architect who will give you all these table structures and how your Power App should interact, and you probably will get UI UX diagrams as well if you are in a mature consulting firm. If not, then you might have to use your imagination. But yeah, so data you will be adding from Dataverse in this application. Then the next option is our all formulas, variables, collections, which we will be creating. So all these will be present in here. Search is a very good feature. So if you want to search for a term or let's say a formula, you can use this. So search is that. Then three dots. So these are the advanced tools. So if you go to advanced tools, you have live monitor, which allows you to debug, which we will see in performance improvement and performance debugging. Test is you can write test cases when you are deploying your solution to prod. You can run these test cases automatically. Power Automate allows you to integrate your Canvas application with Power Automate flow. So if you are doing something in your Power Apps and you want to trigger your Automate flow as a result of that, which we will see down the line, you don't have to be scared right now. I'm just taking you through the UI so that you get the feel of it, what the UI is and what all the different options are available, and you get used to the terminology. So if your senior is coming and saying, oh, share a screen and open the properties drop down, so you can say, oh, this is the properties drop down, so you instantly open it. So yeah, so that was the UI. Oh yeah, I missed the properties panel, right? So this is the properties panel here. You have your screen type, because I am selecting screen right now from here. So let me quickly add like a basic button, so I can show you how the properties panel changes. So you can see now, so I have now selected a button, which you can see here, and you can see properties. Earlier it was saying screen here, now it's saying button because I've selected a button. And the button name, so this is my button name. And then I have two options available here, which is one display properties, and then the advanced properties. Now a combination of these you will be able to see directly in your properties dropdown, which is here. So in this dropdown, all the properties related to this button will be available. But here there is like a UI to update your properties and provide their values. So for example, your text property, what should be the button name, right? So if that's the case, you can just update it. Sorry. Yeah, you can just update it from here and say it's a save button, right? So this will get updated with the save button. And if you want to say, and yeah, so if you're sharing your screen for the first time and someone say, oh, go to the advanced property, then you might be blank for a couple of seconds. But yeah, so that's why we are here to understand the UI. So display, and then this is the advanced properties. So all the properties related to the button will be available here. So yeah, all these display properties, visible, color, text, all these things will be available, and we will be using buttons a lot throughout this library management app. So yeah, that was it. Hopefully you learned something and enjoyed creating our very first Power App button specifically. Great. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you like it. Give me a like, subscribe. Yeah, subscribe my channel so you get timely updates. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.